When her elderly neighbor is murdered, young Abigail Clayton finds her reclusive, perfect life is now being threatened. In Columbus Circle, we see a young woman who has secluded herself from the rest of society. She has very little contact with the outside world. Now she has to deal with the police. Then she has to deal with the young couple that moves in across the hall. So why are all these people really interested in her, and just who is Abigail Clayton? As the audience, we know from the start that the old woman was murdered, and we get to see just how much of a recluse Abigail is. She really doesn't communicate with the outside world except in two ways: notes to the building super and phone calls to her psychiatrist. So when the detective actually gets in to talk with her, we see how she's around people and just how profound her seclusion really is. Something's happened to this woman. And when the young couple moves in across the hall, we see Abigail reaching out when the girl in the relationship is abused and left in the hallway. She offers her safety and begins to make contact, shows signs of personal growth, and really gets confusing in this movie. It's like you thought there was a thriller, and boom, yep, still is a thriller, because there's a reason all of these people are interested in her character. There's going to be a lot of reasons you're going to be interested in this film. Now, I don't want to mislead you. Abigail Clayton's identity is not the big mystery here. It's why. Why are these people after her? What's the scheme? What's the game plan? And sometimes it's a little obvious in a couple of moments. You're going to figure out probably 75% of this movie, but it's forgivable. It's entertaining because the cast delivers stellar performances. Giovanni Ribisi, Amy Smart, Jason Lee, intentionally not being funny in this one, but it's Selma Blair as Clayton, who just really makes this movie have a heart. She plays the recluse, but then you get to see a woman dealing with her suffering that she's had in the past to conquer the suffering that she's going through right now, and man, that's cool to see. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out most of Columbus Circle, but it still has enough twists and turns and surprises that you're going to enjoy it, and I really believe you're going to like this film. The cast is great in these character roles, and it really is more a story about this woman than it is a mystery. But it's no mystery that this is definitely one you should check out.